There we go for our first row for the waffle stitch, and it's again turn over your work, and you can turn over like this that the yarn is behind, or you're gonna turn over like this and the yarn is for. It's no difference for the stitch. So when you have it on the front of you, you insert your hook under the two loops and make your single crochet or double crochet. In English, in American it's single crochet, in English it's double crochet. So you make your double crochet and chain 3. When you have the yarn on the back side, it's even. You pull the yarn, put your hook under the two threads of the first stitch, pull the yarn and make your single crochet or double crochet on the first stitch and chain 3. 1, 2, and the third chain you will make loose, because when you go back you have a beautiful stitch to work into for the last stitch of row 2 of the waffle stitch. So I insert my blue stitch marker and let it here. It's gonna stay here forever when I want. So I have my stitch marker. Now we're gonna make the waffle stitch, and the waffle stitch for the good side of your work is 1 front post 2 high double crochet, 2 times a 2 high double crochet, and repeat that until you're on the end. So there we go. Yarn over. We see we have made a single crochet, or in English a double crochet, and chain 3. In the chain 1 from 3 we only use the left thread from the chain. It's a V, and only the left one of the V we're gonna use. It's the connection from one to another stitch. So yarn over. You have here your single crochet, here you see the first chain of 3, and only the left one, the left thread, you pull the yarn through and put it on your hook. You have 3. We make a front post 2 high double crochet, so yarn over, and we're gonna use this stitch to put the stitch in front. So you put your hook on front of the stitch, around the stitch, put the stitch in front of you, pull the yarn through and put it on your hook. Is 5. Yarn over. In the second one, you can here see the second one, you put your hook around the second stitch, pull the yarn under this stitch, so you push the stitch in front, and now you have 7 loops on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. When you have 6 or 5, maybe you forgot to yarn over. It's each time yarn over, make your stitch, yarn over, make your stitch, yarn over, make your stitch, and that's how you get 7 loops on your hook. Now we make our front post 2 high double crochet, 2 yarn over, pull through 2 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now we make 2 normal 2 high double crochets, and it's going like this. Yarn over. You see here the connected stitch. On the left side you only use 1 thread to pull the yarn through, is 3. Yarn over. Here you see the 2 stitches we're going to use to make 2 normal 2 high double crochet. Here you see the stitch. Here are the 2 threads on top of the stitch. This is where you insert your hook, pull the yarn through under these 2 threads and put it on your hook. Now you have 5 on your hook, and you pull 4 times your yarn through 2. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have made your 2 high double crochet. Yarn over. Here's the connection. There's the left thread, so you pull the yarn under the left thread. Yarn over. Here's the second stitch we're going to use. Under 2 loops, you're going to pull the yarn and make your 2 high double crochet. So that's 2. So we have our front post and 2 normal 2 high double crochet. Now we're going to make again a 2 high double crochet front post stitch. So yarn over. Here's the connection. There's the left stitch. You're going to pull the yarn through, is 3. yarn over, and we're going to use this stitch to make a front post 2 high double crochet. So insert your hook around the first stitch and pull the yarn through, yarn over, again the second stitch, put your hook on and pull it around the stitch, pull the yarn under, and you have 7 loops on your hook. Pull the yarn through 6 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You made your first waffle stitch because you have your front post, 2 normal and a front post, and that makes the waffle stitch on the front side. There we go. Yarn over. Here is the connection. There's the other thread. So insert your hook around only 1 thread and pull the yarn through is 3. A yarn over. We're going to use these 2 stitches to make our normal 2 high double crochet and pull the yarn through 2 4 times. So that's your first 2 high double crochet. Yarn over. Put your hook only on the left. This is the connection. This is the left one. Only pull the yarn through only 1, yarn over, the next stitch on the 2 threads you pull the yarn and pull through 2 4 times, 1, 2, 3 and 4. You make your normal 2 high double crochet. It's look like this. Then again we make a front post 2 high double crochet, so yarn over. Here's the connection. You put the yarn through the only 1 thread is 3, yarn over, and again put your hook around the first stitch and pull the yarn through, yarn over, and use the second stitch around to pull the yarn, and you have 7 loops on your hook. Insert your hook and pull the loop through 6 times, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. You make your front post 2 high double crochet. Again make 2 normal 2 high double crochet, so yarn over. Here's the connection. There's the left thread we're going to use, so pull the yarn through, yarn over. Use this stitch only the 2 threads on top of the stitch. You pull the yarn through and pull through 2 4 times, 2, 3 and 4. Yarn over, only the left one and is 3. Yarn over, make only the top of your stitch and pull through 2 4 times, and you have your 2 high double crochet. Now we're gonna make our front post 2 high double crochet, so yarn over. Here's the connection, here's the left one, so put the yarn through only the left one, yarn over, put your hook around the first stitch and pull the yarn through, yarn over, put your hook around the second stitch, pull the yarn through. You have 7 on your hook and 6 times to make the front post 2 high double crochet. And here is your third waffle stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Beautiful, isn't it? Again, the last one we're gonna make, yarn over, pull through only the left one is 3, yarn over. We're gonna make a normal 2 high double crochet, so insert your hook around under the 2 threads and pull the yarn through, and 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, only the left one is 3, yarn over on top of the stitch on the 2 threads, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Our last front post double crochet, so 2 high double crochet, yarn over, pull the loop through only 1 thread is 3, yarn over. We're gonna insert the hook around stitch 1 and pull yarn through is 5, yarn over, put your hook around stitch 2 is pull the yarn is 7 and 6 times to make our front post 2 high double crochet. And to finish this row, we're going to use the last stitch to make a normal 2 high double crochet. So yarn over, pull through only one thread, the third loop, yarn over. You can see you have your stitch marker, or look for the third chain. Under 2 loops, you insert your hook under 2 loops. I have only one now, so look for the other one, because then you can have a straight edge on the side. When you use 2 threads, you can make a beautiful straight edge, and you're gonna make 4 times to make your 2 high double crochet. Here you have your first row of the waffle stitch. Beautiful, isn't it? In the next rows, you're gonna more see the waffle stitch, because now you have your front and back post double crochets, and the waffle stitch is not already shown. In the next rows, you're gonna see beautiful the waffle stitch in your crochet work. So we're gonna go for row 2, the back side of the waffle stitch. Now we're gonna make the row 2 for our waffle stitch. I'm gonna make this stitch marker out of my work so I can use it again for the back side of my work. Again, turn your work. It's no difference if you turn like this and the yarn is behind your work, or you turn like this and the yarn is in front of your work. I prefer this one, that it's on the back side of my work, and I make in American language a single crochet, in English a double crochet in the first stitch. So I don't chain 1, I make a single crochet, double crochet in the first stitch and chain 3, 1, 2, and the third chain I make some loose, because I want to work in that stitch on the end of the other row. So there's my third chain. For the back side of our waffle stitch, you can see here that you have an here is the front post 2 high double crochet on the other side, and it's in the back of your work. Here you see it's in the back. So here we make a normal 2 high double crochet. Here you see that the crochet is in front of you, and in these two we make a front post 2 high double crochet. So we only used front post 2 high double crochet in this work, and a normal 2 high double crochet. So there we go. For the back side, we're gonna make yarn over. You have your single crochet or double crochet in the first stitch, and then we have chain 3. In the first chain, you only use the left thread to pull the yarn through, and we have 3 on our hook. Now we're gonna make a normal 2 high double crochet in this stitch that was on the other side of front post, and we make a normal 2 high double crochet. So insert your hook under the 2 threads and pull the yarn through. We have 5 on our hook, and we make 4 times. I'll pull through 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have make our 2 high double crochet for the first stitch. Now we're going to make 2 front posts 2 high double crochet in this stitch. So there we go. Yarn over. In the third, in this chain is connected, and in the left thread we're gonna pull the yarn through, and it's 3. Yarn over. Put your hook around the first stitch and pull the yarn through. Yarn over. Put your hook around the second stitch and pull the yarn through. Is 7 on your hook, and you make 6 times your pull through 2 for making your front post 2 high double crochet. And we make 2 of them after each other. So yarn over, pull your yarn through the left thread of the connected stitch, then insert your hook around the yarn over again. Don't forget, yarn over, around your first stitch, pull the yarn through is 5, yarn over, around the second stitch, pull the yarn through is 7, and we pull the yarn through 6 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, yarn over. In the connected stitch, only the left one we pull the yarn through, and make a normal 2 high double crochet. You can see here, you see the stitch is behind this stitch. So here we're going to make a normal 2 high double crochet. Here you see the 2 stitches on front of you. There you make the front post 2 high double crochet. So you make 2 of them after each other and then 1 normal. You can see it on your crochet work which one needs to be a front post 2 high double crochet, because you have already here your front stitch. Here you see the stitch is behind, then you know, oh, it's behind, so I make a normal 2 high double crochet. That's the waffle stitch. So we're going to make a 2 high double crochet. We have 4 on our hook, so the only thing I need to do is under these 2 threads, pull the yarn through and pull the loop through 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I make a normal stitch. So you're going to see here that front post 2 high double crochet on the back side is 2 times after each other. I will show you in my work. It's beautiful in the work, you see. On the front of your work, you see your waffle. It's 2 normal, 1 front post. 2 normal, 1 front post. That's why you get your waffle stitch. On the back side of your work, you're going to see the 2 front post, 1 normal. 2 front post, 1 normal. And the front post here is making the waffle on this side. So that's how you can recognize the back side of your work and the front side of your work. That the front post is making here the waffle, and here the front post is making the inside of the waffle. So that's the difference between the 2 sides. That here you make 2 normal 2 high double crochets. Here you make 2 front post double crochets. Beautiful stitch, and when you know the rhythm, it's easy to crochet. So on the back side now we see we have 1 normal 2 high double crochet, 2 front post 2 high double crochet, 1 normal. So now I see here the 2 chains on here on front, so I must make 2 front post 2 high double crochet. Yarn over, pull the loop through the left one of the connected stitch, yarn over, put your hook around stitch 1 and pull the yarn under, yarn over, put your hook around the second stitch, pull the yarn under, and 6 times pull your yarn through 2. 3, 4, 5, 6 is the front post 2 high double crochet. Again, yarn over. This is the connected stitch, so on the left side you pull the yarn through is 3 and make a front post. So insert your hook around the stitch, pull the yarn through, yarn over, put your hook around the stitch, pull the yarn under, and we have 6 times our front post 2 high double crochet. So we make 2 front post high double crochet and now make a normal 2 high double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in the left thread of the stitch, connected stitch, yarn over, make your 2 high double crochet. Now I'm gonna show you without telling, because my English is maybe annoying to hear. So here we go. Yarn over. We have made 2 front post 2 high double crochet, so now we make a normal 2 high double crochet. Yarn over, insert your hook is 3, around the stitch is 5, around the second stitch is 7, pull the loop 6 times. 3, 4, 5, 6. In the connected stitch on the left side, pull the yarn through only 1. Around the first stitch is 5, around the second stitch is 7, and 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the connected stitch only on the left side. Make a normal 2 high, and in the end of our row you're gonna see here you see your stitch, and here there's a bigger stitch, so you're gonna use these 2 to make your normal 2 high double crochet, and again make a 2 high double crochet in the last stitch, and that's where you put your stitch marker or your yarn in the 2 threads here on the sides. You're going to see beautiful your stitch. That's where you're going to insert your hook under the 2 threads. So there's 2 threads on top of your crochet hook. I'm going to show you. You have 2 threads on top of your work, 1, 2, and 1 under your crochet hook, and that's gonna make your beautiful straight edge to make this connection in the stitch from the row before. And you have your 2 high double crochet. This is the back side of your work. I'm gonna make my stitch marker. So this is how your back work of your waffle stitch looks like. 2 front post 2 high double crochet, 1 2 high double crochet is in the back side of your work. In front it's look like this. Here you see the normal waffle stitch has a little edge, but now with the 2 high double crochet you get a big edge, and then again you make your waffle stitch. So now I'm gonna make a tutorial, and you can repeat that tutorial. It's for the front and the back, and I make 1 tutorial for front and back of the waffle stitch. So when you put your work aside and you're gonna make another row in several weeks after, you can always check on the repeat tutorial, so you can crochet again your waffle stitch. Beautiful, isn't it? I love it, this stitch. So we're gonna go for the repeat. And there we are to repeat the first and second row of the waffle stitch. So I'm turning my work, make a single or double crochet in the first stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, and the third one is a little bit loose, so I can easily find that stitch in the row back. Insert my stitch marker and leave it there. And we're going to make in this row our front post 2 high double crochet, 2 normal 2 high double crochet, a front post 2 high double crochet, 2 normal. And you can see here our front post and 2 normal, our front post and 2 normal. So yarn over. The first stitch we only use the left one to insert your yarn, to pull through the yarn, is 3. Yarn over, put your hook around the first stitch and pull the yarn through, is 5. Yarn over, put your hook around the second stitch, put the yarn or pull the yarn through and put it on your hook is 7, and 6 times 2 through for front post 2 high double crochet. Then we make 2 normal, so only use the left one of the connected stitch to insert the hook and put it on your hook is 3, yarn over, put your hook around the 2 threads on top of the stitch and make your 2 high double crochet. Again, make your stitches and 2 high double crochet in the second stitch. And we must make our front post 2 high double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in the only the left one is 3, yarn over, put your hook around stitch 1 is 5, yarn over, put your hook around the second stitch, pull the yarn through is 7, and 6 times to make our front post 2 high double crochet. 2 normal 2 high double crochets in the next 2 stitches. So insert your hook, pull through 4 times and make your stitch. Again, make your 2 high double crochet in the next stitch. And we make our front post, so yarn over, in the left one make our third stitch around the first stitch and pull the yarn through, around the second stitch and pull the yarn through. We have 7 on our hook and make our front post 2 high double crochet. So this tour is front post 2 high double crochet, 2 normal 2 high double crochet. So now we're gonna make 2 normal 2 high double crochet, 1, and that's 2, and we make our front post. So yarn over, in the left one is 3, around stitch 1 is 5, around stitch 2 is 7, and pull the yarn 6 times to make the front post 2 high double crochet. Again, 2 normal 2 high double crochet, and a front post 2 high double crochet. So around the first stitch, around the second stitch, 6 times through 2 makes the front post 2 high double crochet. In the end you have only 1 stitch left, and make a normal 2 high double crochet and connect it with the third chain of the hook, and you have inserted your stitch marker or a piece of yarn. Make your connection to the edge to make a straight edge, and that's your front row. Beautiful, the waffle stitch with 1 front post to normal. Turn your work, and make my stitch marker. In the first stitch we make a single crochet, or for English, double crochet in the first stitch. Make chain of 3, and the third one is loose, so I can make my last stitch easily in the next row. For this row we make 1 normal 2 high double crochet, 2 front post 2 high double crochet. So first we begin with our normal. In the first chain, only the left one, we make our third loop, yarn over, and we make our normal single 2 high double crochet, and then we make 2 times our front post 2 high double crochet to make the inside of the next waffle stitch. 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6. It was half English, half Dutch. Yarn over and make your next front post 2 high double crochet with 7 threads on your hook and through to 6 times to make your front post 2 high double crochet, and the next stitch will be a normal 2 high double crochet. You can see it in your work that you must make a normal one because it's below, it's behind the stitch, so you must make a normal one. Here you see the front, so you must make a front post 2 high double crochet. Easy to see what you must make in the back side of your work. So we make our front post 2 high double crochet 1 time, 3, 4, 5, 6. We make another front post 2 high double crochet for the second time, and we make 1 normal 2 high double crochet in the next stitch. 4, 5 and 6, and make a normal one in the next stitch. And then you see in your work the 2 stitches are in front of you, so make 2 front post 2 high double crochet stitches in the next 2 stitches. So 1 in the first, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a second front post 2 high double crochet in the next. And a normal 2 high double crochet. And the last one for me with 15 stitches is the front post 2 high double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And the second one, the front post 2 high double crochet around the first stitch, around the second stitch, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we make 2 normal 2 high double crochets in this row, because this one is to close the waffle stitch, and this one, the 2 high double crochet, is to make a beautiful edge. And again, 2 threads on the upper side of your crochet hook. And that's why I make a loose chain, because when you crochet, the third chain always gets smaller. So when you begin small, it's such a little stitch, and now when I make a loose chain, it's easier to get into your stitch. 2 on the upper side, 1 on the downside of your crochet hook, and make a beautiful straight edge for your waffle stitch. And now you see the beautiful waffle stitch in your work. I really love it. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial in my broken English. I wish you good luck, and when you want to show your work, you always can put your photo in an email to info@haakwerkje.nl. That's my website, www.haakwerkje.nl. And I also have a Facebook group, and it's called Haakwerkje. It's a Dutch group, but you are welcome as English member. It's free. So when you like it, become a member of Facebook group Haakwerkje. And I really love to see your work for the 2 high double crochet waffle stitch. I really love this stitch. Have a nice day. Friendly greetings from the Netherlands, from Wendy Rademaker. And I hope to see you in one of my other tutorials. Bye bye.